Hello there everybody, Oyman here, and welcome back to Dragon Quest XI. Yes, we're so very close to Yggdrasil now. The end of, from what I'm reliably informed, is Act 1 of the game. So yes, we have arrived here in Arborea, which is, I think arboreal is like something plant related, if memory serves. So that's all well and good. I haven't really had the chance to like explore this place yet, so I'm just gonna go for a quick wander around for a bit while we wait for people to show up. Haven't had the chance to go like looting, haven't had a chance to go looking around. What's this? Where say serenity, there's no bad thing. Oh. Could be important, perhaps. No idea. The Grove of Repose. Ah. Hello. Okay. I'm going to turn a magical flower called a wisteria. If there only room to grant a single wish. If you ever plan to trip to the first forest, could you let me know? Might be my only hope. Okay. But it is indeed very quiet and kind of creepy there, truth be told. It's a little too quiet. We don't want to go talking to the old guy yet. That will kick off the chain of events, I think, that sets me on the path to end of Act 1. Foresight. Save countless souls. In theory, puts a discovery of holy the gift was received from ancient inhabitant land whereupon the village stands. Ah, interesting. So someone here can see the future, huh? That once first heroes the land of Yggdrasil, our hero came forth and with the aid of his companions set out on a quest to end the tyrant of evil. Here it was the luminary. As time went on, a great many followers flocked to his cause. Yeah, so the luminaries whom I'm supposed to be the reincarnation of, apparently. I'm convinced there's more to it than that, because of course there's more to it than that. Ooh, hello. Supplicant. Just found a supplicant. What the hell is a supplicant? I don't know. Oh. Ah, it's that thing that gives... Yeah. See, if I could level that up to 3, and then have the other one leveled up to 3 as well, then that would be... I'm assuming it's either going to be 3 or 4 points per turn, so that's like quite a lot. That would be quite good. Pretty landscape, very mountainous. Ash, a big statue. Got the bed up there. There's the old guy who wants to talk to me. Hello, I see a chest. Okay. Fair enough. I'm sure there'll be a small problem for me to solve here at some point too. I will also be very honest with you, because I always believe in being as transparent as possible. I almost forgot to bring this up. But I did do a tiny bit of like work in the game between the last episode and this one. You'll probably notice that my characters are a little higher leveled. I did actually want to do some grinding to try to get everybody up to 35, but I didn't have enough spare time. It's all the fanning about I was doing with Minecraft Dungeons is what did it. All that time I spent desperately trying to unlock those 2 bloody levels. But, so my original plan was to grind up to level 35 and just wander around, see if there was anything I missed. So, for full disclosure, I leveled up a little bit. I think everybody gained 1 level. That was about it. But the other thing I did was I had some quests that weren't completed. And so I completed all of them. There are 2 quests apparently that I cannot do yet. But yes, there were Cold Crush and Viking Horde were 2 quests from Sniffelheim. There was a couple more. I can't remember which one. Oh yeah, that's right. There was a couple of quests in, oh god, Octavia, whatever the hell that place was called. Octonavo. Whatever the hell that place was called. There was a couple in that. There was a couple in Lonalulu. I'm actually amazed I'm remembering the names of all these bloody places. So yeah, there was a couple in Lonalulu that I completed. So yeah, I just ran around and just completed all the quests. I also did a Rush of Blood, just to knock that one off. That was the one where I had to get the bunny suit for Jade. But truth be told, there wasn't like a lot to the quest. It was more of talk to a person, either get the item or talk to the person they want you to talk to, and then hand the quest in. The quests are not complicated. Okay? So, yeah, I didn't really mind doing that off screen because there wasn't a lot to it, frankly. It was a bit boring. We got these 2 quests. I'm assuming these quests will be in this town because it's kind of been 2 quests per town so far as I could tell. Aside from that, I haven't actually done anything. Oh, well, no, sorry. The only other thing I did, and the reason why I ended up doing the quests, was I wanted to go through every single town and check all the books. Like all the little bookshelves that you see me check at the moment. I wanted to check all of them because I didn't. And I did find myself a few recipes I didn't have before. I think it's for like stuff I don't need anymore, but you know, even so. It's sort of nice to have kind of thing. That was the main reason for it. I sort of vaguely mentioned I might do that at the end of the last episode. It was one of those things where I'm thinking, yeah, I could do that. And I'm totally not killing time until Nova shows up. I like how they're just shocked. Do you think they'd be used to it by now? You probably did also notice that one of the quest rewards was a mini medal. I did find a few mini medals dotted around and got another item. Again, wasn't anything special, wasn't anything worth mentioning, nothing that I went, oh yeah, must equip that right now. It was just an okay thing that I did. So, based on that... Her HP is so unbelievably low. What if I should try to upgrade those? Where's the nearest? That's the nearest campsite, huh? Let's see if I can upgrade them. Boom. Okay. No, it's not forge accessories. I want to rework an item. You. Let's give it a go. Oh, balls. God damn it, that was really stupid. I forgot that I put up the temperature so it did more in a single bash. I should have done the half one. Crap! That was really lucky! I can always try again. still, that'll make it +2. That gives her 4 magic, I think, per set. Let's try it again. We can work this out, I'm sure. Tell you what, it is so bloody hot today. Oh, really? Wow, that's really not very good, actually. Why did that go so over? Oh, really? Okay, do it. Apparently that's good enough to be brilliant. I'm not gonna question it. Yes. Okay, so that makes it +3. So does that give me +3? Hang on a sec. Because that gives me +2. That's just +3. So I can still get her +6 MP a turn. That would turn her into a magical powerhouse. Because that means she could just keep casting spells. And if I was doing less than 6 points of MP, like in whatever, you know, whatever I was doing, then that would work really, really well. Alright, let's see how well we can get on with this. I think this will be too much again. Okay. Oh, that's totally gonna go over. What is it now? Oh, brilliantly. Fine, finish. Apparently that's good enough. And that gives Veronica 6 MP per turn. So if I'm using like one of her 8 spells, then she actually only loses 2. Excellent. Forge. Can I have a look at his Falcon Blade? Let's do that. We can up this, because this is quite a good thing. I quite like it. Not as strong as I thought. Oof. Indeed. Power of the next strike is halved, huh? Do quick tap. How are we doing? Pretty well. Really well. Power of the next strike is double, huh? So there's a chance I could get a critical hit and just take it up to the line, but that is very much unlikely to happen. If I hit one of those again, it's gonna go over the mark. Ah, so bloody close. Because what I could do is... Oh no, I can't even do that because I don't have enough points for it. Can't do a lightning bash. Balls. I guess we're just gonna have to leave it there, and I could try again, but I got a +2 on it. That's not terrible. It's good enough. What else can I upgrade? Can I upgrade his to a 3? That wouldn't really do much difference, would it? Because that's like half anyway. What about your glaive? Let's up this a go. Okay. Bad. Okay. Good. Very good. Okay. Huh. That'll do it. Hey. Nice. I will say, the crafting mechanic, the smelting mechanic, whatever you want to call it, it's really satisfying. Like, it really does feel like you get a good reward for actually doing well. And like, the game mechanics, whilst perhaps not quite as intuitive as they could be, or, you know, they could certainly give you more information, I do think what you get is actually really good, excuse me, for, you know, making good stuff. So that's plus 70%. Yeah, wasn't it like at 58 before? That's gone up by a good chunk of points. Nice. Okay. Now, the thing that Nova mentioned was that equipment... Was it just equipment, or was it all equipment or just accessories? Anyway, it's something about equipment that they have is... like doubled or duplicated in some way. So I may as well give everybody something to use. Even if it doesn't necessarily seem that important. Give you that. What else would I want? That sounds quite good. And then there's you, Mr. Rabby Boy. Warlock. Maybe with the power to send spells spiraling into overdrive. Okay. Critical spell chance increased by 1%. Wow. Powerful earrings. When damage is less. Your basic defense and charm. Chance of surprising enemy increased by 1%. Did I never pick up anything better than Iron Claws for him? He's got his things, but... fair enough. And what else do I want to give him? Oh no, he's already got that. Let's see. Restorative. 10 HP return. Oh, actually, that's quite good. Let me give you the restorative. Because why the hell not, right? Seems like a good thing to keep. And you, let's see, we got a prayer ring. defense and charm. Most of these are just defense and charm. Shield bearer, nothing special. But that does have +10. Which is the best in terms of defense of the lot. I'll give you shield bearer. So I can't remember if it was just accessories or what. It also didn't look like there was a shop in Arboread, was there? Okay, well, that's fine. I may do a bit of grinding, actually. Just finish off what I wasn't able to finish off before. So much stuff. Because, I mean, I'm assuming once we get into Act 2, like, I probably won't be able to warp everywhere again. I mean, maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. Okay. Because I wanted to get everybody up to level 75. The problem with that is that Serena is so far behind everybody else. Because, like, everybody else is, like, close to 35, and she's all the way down at 33. Because she died during that fucking boss battle in the picture. So she's, like, way behind everybody else. I mean, she's actually... She's, like, a full level behind Sylvando, which is just, like, fucking annoying. But I still want to get everybody up to 35, so... As I said, I meant to do more grinding between episodes. Unfortunately, time kind of got away from me. I also don't know where the best place to grind would be. I'm assuming in this area because... I mean, there's pretty tough metal enemies here. And I still can't jump off the edge. You can jump off here though for some reason. I think this is like the best place to grind because there's like these really big guys. Which seem like a good thing to grind off of. They miss so much. Works for me. So yeah, she gains 5 health and 6 magic every single turn. So that should help to keep her alive-ish. But if you look at these, right? That's 2, that's 8. So that costs nothing, that costs 2, that costs nothing, that costs 1, nothing, nothing, 2, nothing, 6. Yeah, so like a lot of these things don't even cost anything. Because I'll just get it back at the beginning of the next turn. Of course, the only downside is that she only gets the upgrades at the start of her turn, not the end. So, you know, if she uses a spell and then doesn't get another go, she doesn't get it back. Which I suppose is a way of balancing that out a bit. But during a boss fight, that would come in real handy. Anyway, what the hell am I doing? That. Uh-oh. Neck. Okay. Woo! See, that gets me 1400. And the first level 35. Ooh. So, they're great for like a really good chunk of experience. But, at the same time... they're also really annoying to fight. Oh, well done. What's it with you people attacking Veronica all the time? Leave her alone.
Oh yeah.
See, and this is why I wanted to start sort of leveling these characters up a bit, because it's like, well, you know, lots of skill points that I could do with a few moves. How are we actually doing skill point wise? Ooh, quite a lot actually. Yeah, that's kind of what I was heading towards. I wanted to get more of his moves, so we give him that, which is more power, of course. Next up, we want to get Falcon Slash. That's good. Eric, what was I doing with Eric? I can't remember what I was doing with Eric. I think I wanted to get his... Did I want Starburst Throw, or was I going to get these two first? I don't remember what I was doing with Eric. Accuracy one, so it's accuracy up 10% basically. Or is it 5% on top of 5%, which would be 25? No, it's probably just 10%. So 10% accuracy would be pretty good, and I can't afford that because it's 9 and 4, which is 13. Or I wait for another level up for Starburst Throw. Rain down sparkling star on all enemies. I don't know how useful that would be. I mean, it's a hidden one because this used to be a locked moveset, so I don't know how useful that is. Veronica's only got 9 points. I think I was going for Staff of Salvation with her. Serena's got 16 points. Why did she have 16 points? What was I going for? Or was it that I didn't know what I was going for with her? I don't think I knew what I was doing with her, because she's kind of run out of all the useful shit. I mean, she never really uses spears for me. And like, these sound good, but I don't know how particularly useful they'd be. And this stuff seems very contextual. But I think it was a case of I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do with Serena. Sylvando, on the other hand... Was I going for one of these? Because he mostly uses whips. Fine, okay. That's not an issue. It's showmanship. A toxic token of affection towards a single enemy. Baker's routine that can confuse all enemies. I mean, that could come in handy. So I can presumably... I mean, it says toxic. I'm assuming that, like, poisons someone. Well, with a whip on a group of enemies that can sometimes put them to sleep and sometimes paralyze them. See, that one sounds quite useful with paralysis. Ridiculous routine that can confuse all enemies. See, confusion isn't necessarily good. Because confusion could work out for you. Then again, it could easily not work out for you. Whereas... That's awfully loud. Whereas Tremel Lash would... I'm going to get that because why not? Gotta spend something on it. Jade only has 9 points, which I think... She's using spears. If a spear strike, they can deal heavy damage to the undead. Power when building. Rab apparently has a lot of points too. I was going for claws with him. Ooh, I can get that one. Let's do that. Because why the hell not? So, I don't know if standing around and getting a few more levels would even be worth my time. Especially considering how long it would take. Presumably, you know? Good start. Ow. I'd probably fall over from that too. Balls. It works for me. Ooh, that got lucky.
We win again.
Yeah, simple enough. It's gonna take so bloody long for Serena to level up. I can't be arsed. Okay. Let's head back to Arborea. Funny, usually either Jagoth or Nova has showed up by now. Suppose they're probably asleep. Well, Jagoth is usually asleep. He always comes crawling in afterwards saying, "Oh, I overslept. Please forgive me." It's like, just don't do it again. Never bloody works anyway. Oh, hey Jagoth, you're in the room, are you? Funny, I didn't realize that. What did you miss? Actually, you didn't miss a lot. Mostly me explaining what I did between episodes. Then me making some... Well, not making some new equipment, but upgrading some of my current equipment at the fun-sized forge. And, I went to do a bit of grinding, but honestly can't be arsed. So, yeah. I think I'm about as good as I'm going to be in order to get there. And, you know, I think it'll be fine. I think in terms of, like, my equipment and stuff, we're doing okay. There's no, nope. Huh. I didn't know that. Did you know that if you're on the menu and you press X, it does that auto heal thing? Because I just did it. I just pressed X button by accident because I just pressed the wrong button, and it just came up that pop-up saying nothing happens, everyone's as fit as a fiddle, and I got an achievement for it. Like I got a little corner pop-up achievement, like a Steam achievement. I was like, oh, how about that? I didn't know you did that. Did I find the open grove in Arborea? Open grove? Oh, you mean the Grove of Repose? Yeah, I found it. I've been in there. There's a girl who is sick or something, and she wants you to go get something, but the quest isn't, like, active yet, I don't think. I think I've got to do things before the quest becomes active. So, yeah, I don't think that's active at the moment. It really is just a case of I haven't done that yet. Hello, you. Of course I have all 6 orbs.
Well, honored luminary, shall we proceed?
Oh, do let's.
These pictures, they're incredible.
They tell a tale as old as Arborea itself. The tale of the luminary, a child chosen by mighty Yggdrasil, one sent to save us from disaster. Our friend here is not the first to be known by that name. No, the first was born long, long ago in the Age of Heroes. At that time, the world of Yggdrasil was beset by a being of purest darkness. A being who sought to steal the very source of life itself, the heart of Yggdrasil. And so, the World Tree marked out one among her children for greatness. Erdwin, the luminary of legend.
Is this a reference to a previous Dragon Quest game? Because this sounds very familiar, or it sounds very Dragon Quest-y. And that picture looks like something from a previous Dragon Quest game, especially with like the hair and everything. I don't know.
He went forth to do battle with the Dark One. But he did not go alone. A band of heroes accompanied him. Among them, a mighty sage named Serenica.
Oh, you mean like... Okay.
Veronica, Serena, your friend here is the luminary reborn. And together, you are the reincarnation of his companion.
Yeah, okay. Well, at least I didn't leave that thread dangling too long.
As for Mordekan, I suspect that it is his darkness that your friend, the latest in the line of luminaries, was born to banish. You must defeat him. The fate of our world depends upon it. Good luck.
There they are. Last 2 side quests in the game. Okay, the weather. Just take care of yourself. Wellness. Call it Super Soup. Yeah, okay. What we need to do is heading deeper to the first forest, remove back a single leaf of the most vital ingredient, red kale. Second place for someone to stay foot without a high speed mission, but you're a luminary. A single leaf of red kale will require. Okay. And then we go talk to the dying child. Why are children always dying in video games? Can't they just be, like, well for once? Better. Tell me a magical flower called the wisteria. Track down a very rare monster called a white bulb. Defeat it in battle. Okay. Right, so we're going to fight sprite bulbs until a white bulb shows up. So it's like a random chance thing? Oh, fuck. We gotta go to the first forest. Joy of Joys. Apparently we still can't go to the top of the mountain. That's a surprise. Nascence? Breath of Earth Wind, Luminary of Legend mark the beginning of the Age of Heroes. Fall. A mighty Yggdrasil, whose holy heart sought of all life, was laid low by the Dark One. When his faithful companions ventured forth to his dark moon in mortal combat. The Ascension. After triumphing over the dark moon, returning to the luminary ascended to the heavens to watch over us forevermore. Yeah, it's probably not that simple. I'm probably assuming there's more to it than that. Like, the Dark One was trapped within Yggdrasil and we're about to set him free, or... what else could it be? Like the Dark One is the star up in the sky, because why else would it be bright red? Or, yeah, I could see this going like a dozen different ways, so it's like, I guess we'll see soon enough. Alright, let's head round to the first forest. Because I remember in Dragon Quest XI, small spoiler alert. What the fuck are these things? I don't know. Well, I got one of them at least. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so it was in Dragon Quest IX. Spoiler alert for the game, by the way. The idea was that you're like a guardian angel kind of thing that has to collect like
Who else
goodwill
wants some?
from humanity in order for the tree, Yggdrasil, the tree of life, to bear fruit, and then something really good will happen, and it's never exactly explained what. And of course certain things happen, and yeah, it never goes quite the way you think it's going to. And spoiler alert, like the proper spoiler alert. Oh, that can't be good. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and the idea of it is... I don't think I want to fight that, thanks. The idea is that, like, God, the creator, right, he's got a specific name, I don't remember what it was, wanted to destroy the world because he was sick and tired of all the stuff going on down there. And then, like, one of his angels said, no, there's still good in humanity. I will turn myself into a tree, and I will create angels, and they will gather goodwill and goodness for mankind. And the creator is just like, fine, I'll let you do this for now, but if I get bored, I'm destroying it anyway, and you too. And so, of course, at the end of the game, you have to kill God, because you always kill God at the end of a JRPG. You either kill God, or you kill a creature that's ascended to the point of godhood. Because, you know, I guess that's just the ultimate thing, isn't it? Single strike with triple the standard strength. Ooh. Well, I don't want to do anything now, but I wanted to see what that was. And, yeah. I mean, sometimes it takes a while for you to get to God. Like, if you play Final Fantasy 13, you don't actually end up fighting God. But if you play through then Final Fantasy 13-2 and then into Final Fantasy 13-3, you fight God at the end of Final Fantasy 13-3. So sometimes it can take a while to get there, but you do always eventually fight God. Because I guess that's just what you do. You know, it's all like hashtag attack and dethrone God. Because I guess it's got nothing better to do, huh? Oh. Hi, big guy. Hello, big guy. I really don't want to fight you. Probably wouldn't be that bad, actually, but... Ooh, a magic circle. What the hell is a magic circle? I don't know, that's fine. Oh. Apparently it's not an equipment. Oh. Ooh. Well, there you go then. Hi, dragon guy. Goodbye, dragon guy. That's definitely the place I've seen in the cutscene. Now, you see, that's something that's always confused the hell out of me. Because Yggdrasil is clearly floating. Fine. I totally get that. Oh, look, that's where we gotta go. Yggdrasil is floating. I get that. I understand it. Not a problem. So why is it in a whole bunch of artwork Yggdrasil is rooted to the ground? Like, it's still sort of floating, but it's like half rooted. And it's like, well, which is it? Pine needles. Oh, what puns we have. That looked like it hurt. Yep.
Another one bites the dust.
Oh, hey, Nova. I was wondering if you were going to show up. I kind of figured you were busy with something. You don't actually have to apologize. I was being sarcastic earlier when I was going on about the fact that neither of you two showed up. I just thought it was funny. But don't worry about it. You haven't missed much. I've only recently started off on the trek towards Yggdrasil because I was faffing around with other stuff first. Okay, what are you? What was that thing I needed to find? You equip anything good to your party before talking to the Elder? I think so. You said that the most important thing was the supplicant, right? If I'm remembering that correctly. Well, I not only equipped one supplicant at +3, I equipped 2 supplicants at +3. So that should be pretty good. In fact, I haven't actually changed my equipment. This is what I had. I had that. I had that. Well, no, actually, no. I had 2 soaring steels. I picked up the magic circle. I forgot about that. I had that. I had that. I had that. I had that. And I had that. Hello, big guy. You look fun. Right. And down we go. Okay, now what was the... gotta find a sprite bulb. And a leaf of red kale. Gotta find out what a sprite bulb is first. It's not these things, is it? It doesn't look very sprite bulby. That's a lot of statues. It's funny, I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, watching your streams of Dragon Quest XI. It's interesting getting juxtaposition of the new and old school JRPGs. Yeah, I imagine that would be kind of fun. I do plan to get the Final Fantasy VII Remake when it hits PC next year. I think that'd be pretty good fun.
Well, that.
Hello, guys. Ooh, going to outdo the undead, huh? Takes a look inside. Hey, guys.
Let's heat things up!
Not sure what to play after I finish. Haven't decided between Xenoblade Definitive Edition, Travis Strikes Again, or the Witcher trilogy. Just finished rereading the novels. I want to see how the games continue the story. Fair enough. Time to go. I actually own all 3 of the Witcher games. I've never played any of them. It's just one of those game series. Well, it's not entirely true. I tried to play Witcher for like half an hour some years ago. I never quite got into it. But I've heard they're like really good games. Well, I've heard the first one and the second one are like decent, and the third one is like really, really good. It's like considered one of the best games ever made, which is, you know, quite a legacy. So it's always a game series I've sort of meant to get into, but haven't quite yet. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition I own and have actually been playing in my spare time. What little of it I have. I do like Xenoblade. It was always tough for me to get into. I didn't really get too far past the first playable area, you know, Colony 9. When I first tried to play it back on the Wii. So I'm hoping I can get further in this one. And as for Travis Strikes Again, that is No More Heroes, if memory serves. That is a game series I know virtually nothing about. I've never played any of the games, I've never looked into it in any significant way. It's just a game series that kind of passed me by. I'm going to want to make one of those... Sorry, I think I lost the thread of the conversation there, Jagoth. Make one of what? No More Hero spin-off that sets up for the upcoming
Who else
third.
wants some?
Fair enough. Yeah, I never got into the No More Heroes series. It just didn't really look like my kind of game, so I never really bothered with it. So, you know. The recipe book that I got. Oh yeah, I did get a recipe book. I wasn't even paying attention to what was in it, I'll be honest with you. What did I actually get? What was it? I was so not paying attention to what it was. Was it the Zombie Slayer sword? Platinum ore, Saint's Ashes, extra mural. I don't have an extra mural. This guy sell one? Oh, there's no seller here. Why is there no seller here? And then again, I suppose we're the only ones allowed up here, so there wouldn't be a seller, would there? Makes sense, I guess. Well, I'm afraid I can't make one, so, yeah. Unless you can tell me where to get one of those. I don't mind going off to get one if you think it's necessary that I make one. It did look to be better than the current sword I've got. So that could be worth a look. I'm also still looking out for the thing I need to find. I'm wondering if maybe they only show up during certain... weather conditions or something. stump chunks. Nope, that's it. You can buy them in Phenomenon. Fair enough. I will potentially warp back there once I'm done with this area.
Another one.
We're still looking for the item for those two quests. I haven't seen hide nor hair of either of them. I wonder if they only show up at a certain time of day. That's actually more likely, isn't it, really? Oh, hello. Then again. Sprite bulbs! That's what I'm looking for. But you're not specifically what I'm looking for because I need a rare appearance from you. Hopefully not too rare. How are you still alive?
Well, that...
It was easy, but it wasn't what I wanted. God damn it.
Easy peasy.
Yay. Okay, so we have found our quarry, but now we just need to wait for a certain type of our quarry to actually show the bloody hell up. I don't specifically know if it's only in this particular area, which may require some backtracking, or if there'll be... Oh good, there's a few more dotted around here. Okay, so I did just notice it's 4:05, so we shall take the usual couple of minutes of break. And we also need to... What was the other quest, actually? Hang on. Oh yeah, leaf of red kale. Try searching deep in the first forest, you may find what you need. Okay, so we'll find that. The red kale is on the level below where you are at the top of the map. You mean the area, like literally, because there. You've got where I... Actually, can I bring the... No, I can't do that. Apparently I can't use the mouse. Oh, that's a big dragon. So where I am, you get that little area above me, and then you get the area above me, above that one. You're telling me it's there? That's fine. I can, yeah, I can go back and check. I did have a look around that, but I couldn't see it. Maybe it only appears at certain time. Okay, anyway, we'll work that out when I get back. So, see you in a sec, guys. And we're back. Okay, then. So, Jagoth said that going back down... Oh, hello. I need to keep killing you people in the hope of getting not one of you people showing up. That's fine, it's a bit of grinding, but technically speaking I wanted to do some grinding, but this is grinding I actually need to do, so whatever. Hey, Serena's finally starting to catch up a bit, or maybe not. Oh, fair enough. Thank you for that. I guess. I'm still going to try to kill you. But I may feel just a smidgen guilty about it. Actually, no I won't. You know, I didn't think that would work.
We win again.
In this area, right? Ah! You are hiding! Excellent. Well, I'll complete the other one first, shall I? And then we can go up to the next campsite to create a warp point. Then I'll walk back to Arborea. How many of you am I gonna have to kill, huh? Mm-hmm. It's entirely random, could take 5 battles, could take 500. Yeah, I figured. See, that's kind of why true randomness in a game is usually not a good thing. It's usually a good idea, or a better idea I should say, to have a form of controlled randomness. Like where, you know, it's all well and good for something to be random, but there should be an element of control to the level of randomness. As in, there should be an absolute maximum number of battles you have to have until the special one you're looking for will show up.
And don't come back!
I mean, it could also be that, like, only during the time when the quest is active is there a chance that that's going to happen. Like, it could be that, like, when the quest isn't active, the chance of it showing up is, like, 1%. But if the quest is active, then that's automatically up to 20% or something like that. So, you know, still left up to chance, but a much better chance. I really like the random drop system in the world ends with you, where you can lower your character's level on a slider. Each level you go down increases the random item drop rate when beating enemies. Huh. Suppose that works.
Let's heat things up!
Thank you. But that's not going to save your life.
else wants?
Well, at least there's more than 3. Aha! Oh, balls! Well then. Wow. All that, still not dead. It's interesting, at a regular level you get the normal drop rate at ×1, but each level you lower it adds +1 to the multiplier. So going down by 5 levels makes it 6 times. So a 5% drop becomes 30% drop. And since it's on a slider, you can move your levels up and down. Only up to your normal level, of course, at any time between battles. Fair enough. So yeah, if you wanna, like find some really rare items, then you just drop your level down. Of course, I suppose the trade-off for that is because your level is lower, that makes the battle itself that much harder. There it is. Okay, so first things first, we get to the next campsite. Hopefully... Oh, balls. Oh, I just wanted to get to the campsite.
Oh, this trudging up hills is playing havoc with my old bones.
Oh, well, don't tire yourself out, darling. We all want to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for our big day. Come on, let's call it a night, huh?
Fair enough. Suppose that's one way to get to the camp. You just get taken straight there.
So, we'll finally be going up to Yggdrasil tomorrow. I can't help feeling a little nervous. Serena, why don't you play that song? You know, the one you always used to play when we were children.
Yggdrasil looks so magical at night. It's strange to think that each of our lives is a leaf on one of those branches.
Yeah. And it's really like the old man said? There's some kind of heart in there that all life comes from?
Yes. When someone dies, their leaf withers and falls, and their soul returns to the heart. When someone is born, a new bud blooms on one of the branches.
I suppose it won't be long now until we finally face Mordegon. Do you think if we can beat him, my father will go back to how he once was? Oh. You play an instrument too, Veronica?
Huh? No. The High Priest gave it to me. He said it would help us. It belonged to our ancestor, Serenica. She left it behind in Arborea, apparently.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm pooped. What do you say we all get some beauty sleep?
Veronica? Huh? We were born at the same time, so our leaves bloomed at the same time, didn't they? Do you think they'll fall at the same time too?
I don't know. You've always been a bit slow, to be honest. But I hope they do.
Yeah, basically saying, do you hope we'll die together? I have a question, when did they get the tent? Oh, who can say? Alright. So, let us zoom back to Arborea. Got those quests off. Butterfly baton. Well then. Who gets the butterfly baton? I'm going to bet. Yep. Nice. Alright, let's go down to little brat. She's probably already dead. Phenomenon? Oh yeah, that's right. You wanted me to get the thingamajig. Alright. Yes, I did. Oof. And that should be all the quests complete for now. Because I'm sure that once we get into like the other world or this world after the fall or whatever extra place this game is gonna have, it gets expanded. Right, you wanted me to go to Phenomenal. Because of course. Yeah, another set unlocks after Yggdrasil. Yeah. Okay, careful now. Okay, so we need, I assume, one more shop. Ah, expensive stuff. Okay, so we got that, and then we go to. It doesn't really matter, anyone will do it. Okay, so you wanted me to forge the Zombie Slayer. Right. Start with that bad boy. That is not very good. Fair enough. Why is high level crafting required to use multi-bash a lot? Okay, that's shot up. Really? Ooh, good enough. What's that? Yay! Let's do it. It's the most efficient bang for your buck with the low focus cost by far. And if you don't use Sizzly Push and Multi-Bash all the time, you will never get the gauges anywhere near where they need to be before running out of focus. Yeah, it seems like that's the kind of thing. Okay, well that got me that at least. So if I equip, which is a bit of a shame because I quite like the Falcon Blade because it attacked twice. But that is a better thing, so... Okay then. Zoom to... Anything else you can think I do before we go ahead with this? Obviously I'm going to save, because I get the feeling boss battles will inevitably follow. Of some kind. I've done all the quests. I've got some good equipment. I went running around all the towns and everything in between sessions where I was just checking for every single recipe that I could in books and whatnot. Because there's nothing else to do except go all the way up there. For Act 1, of course. Isn't that facing the wrong way? Shouldn't that be pointing towards Yggdrasil? Okay, fair enough. Can I think of anything else? Well, alright then. Actually, let me just... Because... No, that's the wrong one. Hang on. Make it daytime. Because it should be daytime. I don't want to be doing this at night. Ah, that's better. Yeah, you see, I feel like this should be pointing towards Yggdrasil, not like away from it. Which, I don't know, feels kind of rude, but that's just me, I guess. Especially seeing as I'm pretty sure that's how it's shown in like the trailer, or you know, the opening cutscene and all that stuff. Ah, hello. Yay! Another bloody mini medal. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, let's see what happens next.
Well, there's no mistaking it. This is the altar.
No shit, Sherlock.
Aye, you're not wrong there. Go on, laddie. Get the orbs out. Let's see what happens, shall we?
Yes, let's all get our orbs out. Why not? Prepare to become supersonic. Oh no, wait, there's only 6. We can't do that. We need the 7th one. Ooh, pretty. Okay, now you're just showing off. You really expect me to walk across that? A straight line is better, you know. Hope you like walking. Yes! I was just thinking that, like, give me a straight line, you dick!
A bridge made of rainbows. It's beautiful.
But it's only made of 6 orbs. You can't have a rainbow made of 6 colors.
Looks like it's finally time for our date with Destiny. Come on, we'd better not keep Yggdrasil waiting.
Full tree upper level, huh? Wait, where'd the rainbow go? Well, we're here. Hello, you guys. Am I gonna find out what you are anytime soon, I wonder? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, well. Let me use this word to get back down to the first forest. Ah! That's random, but okay. Isn't it just lovely? It looks pretty much the same as it did when I was back on the ground. But I won't hold that against it. Path to the heart of Yggdrasil. Got the glowing light up there, perhaps? No enemies, which I suppose makes a certain kind of sense. Hey, Yggdrasil leaf. There's a side path on the branch with... Oh yeah, I just found it. Literally, as I was... Ooh. Oh, there's a sword in there. I can see that even from here.
So this is the heart of Yggdrasil. It's bigger than I thought it would be.
Honestly, I thought it was smaller than I was expecting it to be. I mean, considering the size of the tree...
It's the source of all life. It's not exactly going to be small now, is it?
Looks small to me.
It's so fascinating. I'm sort of scared, but I want to touch it. Ow! Well, that's not very nice. The naughty thing gave me a shock.
What do you think was going to happen? You don't touch the edge when you're trying to get the heart out. Have you never played Operation?
Aye, and so it should. I doubt the World Tree would let any but the one who bears her mark near her holiest of holies.
Sword. So it was a magic
After all,
fucking sword.
only he can wield the weapon destined to dispel the darkness. The Sword of Light.
Gee, what a generic name.
Now, laddie, it's time to reach into the heart of Yggdrasil and claim your birthright.
Okay, is this gonna go Final Fantasy 15 on me?
Only you can do it. Only you can save our world.
I mean, I could say Final Fantasy 15. I could also say Ocarina of Time. I get the feeling one or two of those. It's gonna be something like that, maybe. Yep, there it is.
Damn you, Jasper. How did you find us?
Well, I'm willing to bet he kind of knew where we were going.
Find you? Did you witless vermin not realize I was following you all along?
What was that?
Now, princess. Such boorish behavior hardly befits one of your station. Do you not see that you are utterly powerless to stop me?
Can't move.
Tremble before me. Tremble with gratitude. Your sacrifice shall pave the way for my ascent to glory. Come, luminary, all of you, on your feet. The tree of life shall be your place of death.
Yep, and we're in. Right, okay. The dark barrier is broken. Huh. Do I have something that can dispel a dark barrier? I don't know, do I? This is probably one of those you're meant to lose fights, I guess. I don't remember there being any items or something like that. Nope, okay. Probably even he can't do anything. Let's see. He's not bad. Worth a try. Ow. So, get the distinct impression it's probably you're going to lose this fight and have no choice but to lose this fight. I would imagine as much. You cannot deny the hips. I guess you can't deny the hips. Okay. So, if this really is a meant to lose fight, it's a hopeless boss fight. Yeah, I was kind of getting that impression. You didn't get to beat Jasper until later. Fair enough. Okay, let's just keep this up and wait for him to do his shit. Uh-huh. Literally no point doing anything else. Oof. Fair enough. So it was more of a... Oh, and I'm back to my normal clothes. Everyone is.
I can't get through that aura. What is it?
Gee, I wonder what.
It's a power the like of which we've never seen. Could he be... Surely not.
Probably.
So this is the heart of Yggdrasil. Whosoever controls it, controls the world. Or so they say.
Not one step further, Jasper.
Ah, I was wondering if he would make an appearance. The guy who will presumably be the next extra party member.
Now you see it with your own eyes, sire. He is no longer himself. The darkness has him entirely in its thrall. How long he has deceived us, I do not know, but deceive us he has. Jasper is a traitor to Heliodor and to the world! Confess, scoundrel! Just how cheaply did you sell your soul? On second thought, spare me your wretched excuses. In the name and presence of His Majesty, I pronounce you guilty. Prepare to face your punishment.
You have served me well, Hendrik.
Your Majesty, what is the meaning of this?
He's Mordigan, huh? Ah, possessed by him. Fair enough. Same difference, really.
My dear Jasper, it seems you have snared us a luminary. Very impressive.
It is an honor to serve you, as always.
Lord Mordigan.
You know, I don't necessarily mean this as a criticism, but is it me or do all Dragon Quest villains look exactly the fucking same? Just pointy ears, a few spikes, and that same expression on all their faces. Maybe that's just me, I don't know.
So that was it. The king was... He was Mordegon all along.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now, Luminary, you are in my power. And soon, your power will belong to me.
Soul is mine.
This is the power of the Luminary. The key that unlocks Yggdrasil's heart. And this blade is the fabled Sword of Light. Not very fitting for the Lord of Shadow.
The Sword of Light! What has he done?
Almighty Yggdrasil, source of all life, yield your power to me!
So yeah, we were doing the Final Fantasy VI thing. Yeah, sure. Which, you know, I'm not going to say I called it, but you might want to go pick up that phone. Because, yeah, I fucking called it. You literally lose the entire Luminary skill tree here and get those skill points refunded. Don't worry, you'll get it back later. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice touch. Oh good, I got my armor back. So yeah, it's the Final Fantasy VI thing. Bad guy manages to destroy the fucking world, and then you have to sort of try and repair the damages.
What's the matter, dearie? Can't you sleep?
No, Mum.
No, fuck me. I can't say a word. Wow, how rare is that?
You're still upset about your little fight with Gemma, eh?
She started it. She hit me for no reason. All I did was draw eyebrows on Sandy.
I'm trying to remember now, because this is going all the way back to when I first started playing the game. Did my character talk as a kid before? They did, didn't they? They had a few lines back when we were in that flashback in the past that I wasn't sure if it was an actual flashback or if I'd actually gone through time and time travel, because it was really confusing. Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's the thing. Because, yeah, in fact, I commented about it there, didn't I? Because I was like, oh, that's really weird that he talks as a kid but doesn't talk as an adult. It's like, I guess he grew up and learned the value of silence.
Oi, don't laugh. Look at this great big lunch he's given me.
Game shows several times your character does talk, he just doesn't have any dialogue. Well, it's same difference.
I see it. And I saw the one on her head too. You gave her that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Now you listen to me, my lad. There'll be plenty of times in your life when people upset you and you feel like lashing out.
The weirdest case I've ever seen is in Persona 2, which was split into 2 games. In the first one, plays one character who is a silent protagonist, Tatsuya, and Maya is the major character who talks. In the second one, you play as Maya, the silent protagonist, and Tatsuya is the major character who talks. It's so jarring. That sounds really weird.
But no matter how much it hurts, and no matter how much you want to hurt them back, you don't go looking for revenge. You do what's right.
I don't know. Revenge is sounding pretty good right now.
I want to be friends with Jabber again, Mum. What should I do?
Force her.
Why, you talk to her, of course, you big silly. Ask her what she was feeling and why she did what she did. Try to see things from her point of view. Once you've done that, the rest is easy. You just smile and hold out your hand. That's my boy. Now, time for bed.
Night-night, Mum.
Night-night, son. Don't you worry about a thing now. It'll all be all right in the morning.
Yes, assuming you don't freeze to death from sleeping on top of the sheets. I suppose it could be summertime. You tend to sleep on top of your sheets when it's summertime, don't you? Good night, sleep, child of Yggdrasil. Yeah, it's just a song. Who cares?
Have you found him yet?
Characters interacting with cloth is literally the single hardest thing to animate in 3D. Yeah, I know. I was just making a joke.
Not yet, Master. Our forces have scoured the 4 corners of the world, but the luminary is nowhere to be found.
He is dead, then. Good. If that is the case.
Okay, never...
This world is mine.
Yeah, never assume that the one single individual in the entire of creation who can stop you is dead unless you see their remains. Like, have you not seen Pete's Evil Overlord Guide? Seriously, people, come on. Ah. Under the sea, of course. The Switch version has extra chapters here that sets up what your other party members are doing. Fair enough, but that's not an option for me at the moment. Apparently I'm a fish. I'm assuming it's a disguise. I've lost the power of the luminary. Well, I'll give the game credit. I wasn't expecting to wind up as a fish.
Oh, you're awake! You're alert! You're alive!
Apparently. I'm also a fish.
Your breath was getting shorter, you couldn't breathe the water, but look at you now! It's an unequivocal miracle! Queen Marina!
Well, that's right, I forgot everybody down here talks in rhyme. We should probably reallocate those skill points. Oh yeah. Ooh, apparently I've got 29 of them. Ooh. I mean, there wasn't anything in the Luminary track that was, like, desperately useful anyway. I don't feel like I've lost a lot. Okay. I guess we'll get these, so that's 16, that's 20, that's 32, so I could only afford one of them. Because you didn't learn Pep Up. Is that useful? Falcon Slash? Learn Falcon Slash, you're saying. That's the one I was leaning towards. I mean, critical hit chance +3 is nice. But yeah, I was leaning towards Falcon Slash. If only also just to see this. Ooh, dual wielding. Ooh, very nice. That's actually really good. Should I unlock dual wielding right now? Pep Up is the ultimate skill in the Luminary Tree. Costs me kind of instantly peps up the hero. Oh, no, I didn't go that far into it, did I? Fair enough. Is dual wielding useful for me? Just in general? I've also got Giga Slash to head towards as well. So we can go dual wielding. That would be pretty good. Of course, that would also mean I'm going to have to chunk my way up across here. So it's that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. And then that one. And then I get this one, whatever the hell that is. Your win is less useful for him, but it can be rather helpful for a decent stretch of the game. Well, I've got it now anyway. By the end game, you're better off with a shield in the offhand, but for now, yeah, still wielding is pretty good. Okay, well, there we go. Hey, look! I've got all the sections of the swords. I don't have Luminary anymore. Sword Mastery, huh? Yay. Okay. I can't use that command right now. There's a shock. So I'm assuming this is just like a magic disguise that's meant to hide me from, you know, people who, you know, might want to kill me. So down here, but awful things are happening. Sure. Yeah, so we'll like go up to the surface and it'll be all red and blasted and horrible. This is basically the Final Fantasy VI story. That's not a bad thing, by the way. I really like Final Fantasy VI. So that is not a criticism. Yay! I'll save that for when I get some of my party members back. Fair enough. Doesn't look that good anyway. Alright, anything else down around here? Well then. Woo! We're up. Oh, zombie thing. Didn't I go out of my way to craft one of those? This game does do one thing Final Fantasy VI doesn't, but that's a spoiler for post-game. Fair enough. Probably lets you time travel back and prevent everything from happening in the first place. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Now I have two for dual wielding. Fair point, fair point, fair point. Smart ass. At least I can go everywhere now. In my fishy form. Can I? You gonna let me open this? There it goes. I'm doing it for some reason. Ooh, blue eye. That's the entrance. Any more fun secrets or other such things? Hopefully. Royal Terrarium. I want to be where the people are. Sorry. Just reminded me of that. Where's the white dragon? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't see any sort of white dragon kicking around. Is that Yu-Gi-Oh joke? Oh, I literally know nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh. In fact, no, that's not entirely true. I know two things about Yu-Gi-Oh. One is the meme, "You've activated my trap card," and the other is something about Pot of Greed being really overpowered and just constantly using it over and over and over and over and over again. It's something of a joke. I think that was a thing. Although I could be confusing it with something else. Okay, so we've got to go see the Queen, presumably, and they'll explain why I'm a bloody fish. Up, 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 up. I have a YouTube channel about trading card gaming. Maybe we should do a video explaining about why Pot of Greed is overpowered. Well, you could do if you're desperate, I guess. Okay then. Right. It's just gone 5 o'clock, so we'll take a break. So we've officially started Act 2. A few small twists here, there, and everywhere. The King of Heliodor was actually possessed by Morrigan rather than just being generally corrupted by him. We had, oh god, what the hell was his name? Hendrik got struck down, but he's probably going to be the one who joins our party eventually. And I've totally forgotten the name of the other guy because he showed up like once at the very, very, very beginning and then barely showed up at all since. Who is definitely working for Morrigan and who was probably the second voice in that Luminary is Dead but not really cutscene we heard before. Jasper, yes, thank you. For the life of me, but the name Hendrik kept popping in my brain. I couldn't remember the other guy. So yeah, thank you, Jasper. So, I mean, that wasn't entirely what I expected, but it had elements of what I expected. I knew that something bad was going to happen because the page on Steam completely gives the game away with the half and half picture of the really nice world and the really red world. So I knew that either A, we were going to go to a parallel universe where everything was bad, or there was going to be something bad happens and then the world becomes the red world. So I knew that was going to happen. I just didn't know the exact, specifics of it. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I will be back in a couple of minutes, and so I will see you in a sec, guys. And we are back. Okay, so we're in. Hello, Shark. Weren't you the one in the thing? Oh, never mind.
You say our guest has finally recovered from his wounds? Then let us expedite the plan.
It must be done, and soon.
I forgot everybody down here talks in fucking rhyme.
Your Majesty.
Don't fear for me. I'm not done yet. Until my work is finished, I'll find the strength to carry on. I shall not be diminished.
No.
Ah, there you are, old friend. Or should I say, new fish. You make a finer flounder than I'd ever dared to wish. When first my subjects brought you here, it gave me such a shock to see you bruised and broken like a ship wrecked on the rocks. The Lord of Shadows thinks you dead. The sea swarms with his spies. I changed you to this fishy form to hide you from his eyes. Many troubled months have come and gone since your arrival. As you slept, my healers strove to safeguard your survival.
I was wondering how long it actually been gone for. 6 months, I would imagine?
You cannot know how glad I am to see you fully healed. But soon the spell will fade, and you must once more take the field. I have a plan to see you safe. That's all I've ever wished. If all goes well, you'll soon know what it feels like to be fished.
Oh, Christ.
No.
Forgive my haste. These strange events must take you by surprise. You have so many questions. I can see it in your eyes.
Honestly, he's literally just had one expression since waking up as a fish. But that's probably because he's a fish and they can only really ever have one expression.
I saw you battle bravely by the World Tree's holy heart. I saw the Lord of Shadows tear your fellowship apart. I saw you strive to fell the fiend, and how your plans were vexed. When you are ready, follow me to see what happened next.
Okay, up we go. Whoop, whoop. Hello, shark person. I was just waiting for you in a private room. Ooh, Queen's private chamber. Okay, this really does look like Ariel's cave. I said that as a joke before.
An eon's passed since last I brought a human to this cave. It is the private parlor of the Queen beneath the waves. Behold the pearl of wisdom, jewel of we the ocean's daughters. It lets its bearer view the world through any drop of water.
Pearl of wisdom. Wow, you must have been thinking for all of 5 seconds to come up with that one.
I've summoned up a thunderstorm to saturate the ground. Now, let's ascend into the rain and take a look around.
I'm guessing there's going to be lots of reds and browns and not a
Whenever
lot
you are
of
ready,
green.
Touch your fin against the pearl, and you shall see what's come to pass there in your airy world.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing, is that like if the surface of Earth ever got fucked, the oceans probably wouldn't be affected by it all that much. I mean, it would depend on how bad the destruction was, of course, but yeah. More green than I was expecting. Ah.
The once fair land of Erdrea is now a ravaged shell. When Mordegon destroyed its heart, the holy world tree fell. Upon its fall, the world was with a searing storm despoiled. Trees and grasses burned to ashes, lakes and rivers boiled. Burning boulders fell to earth and pulverized the land. Mountains cracked, and realms were racked at his unholy hand. In one fell swoop, the Lord of Shadows ended countless lives. The lucky few who rode the storm out struggled to survive. Their days are filled with desperation, misery and tears. I see them quake and tremble, but I cannot calm their fears.
Christ.
Please, help! Somebody, please! Is someone there? Please, help me.
Probably Sylvando, maybe?
Our homes are gone. Our families and friends too. All we have left is our lives. We can't just sit down and die. We have to keep walking.
We have to keep following the hero. They say he's built a fortress south of Heliodor. If we can make our way there, we'll be safe.
Oh, it's him.
Don't give up, okay? This hero guy won't let us down. Once we get to the last bastion, everything will be fine. You'll see.
Hendrik.
A few more short steps lead from darkness into dawn. Safe haven awaits.
Amid the black depths of despair, a spark of light still shines. A man who gives the people hope in these benighted times.
The big clue to who it was in the previous scene was that his height. Hendrik's the tallest character in the game. Yeah, that was why I first thought it might be Sylvando, because the dude looked really tall, and Sylvando is also a pretty tall character. But yeah, obviously then you saw the hair and you knew it was Hendrik.
Yet that light too shall soon succumb to evil's ceaseless claim. Only you can take that spark and kindle it to flame. Yggdrasil has crashed to Earth. Her light has disappeared. In her place, the Lord of Shadows' citadel of fear. He took the sacred world tree's power and now makes it his own. Foul Mordegon commands the world from his unholy throne. His forces seek to steal the souls of every last survivor. His flying servants sweep the skies. The seas swarm with his divers. Alizarin, the fiend that seeks to devastate my nation. Another one of Mordegon's detestable creations. I've cast a spell to hold him back, but need it to be stronger. The barrier's at breaking point and cannot last much longer. I'd hoped that I could save my realm. It was a foolish notion. Compared to his, my strength is but a raindrop in the ocean. Ere long, the barrier will fall, and Nautica will too. Marauding beasts may take my life, but they shall not take you. Our time grows short. I fear my kingdom's race is nearly run. My place is with my subjects now. We face our fate as one.
Just realised Queen Marina's dialogue doesn't just rhyme, it's in iambic pentameter? Is it? I have no idea what the fuck that means. Well, that was fucking depressing. But every time I'm with the mer people, it's just death, death, death. Alright, any chests around here? Oh, because I can't do that. Anything actually on the floor? No. Kinda wish you could move a bit bloody faster. I know you're a fish, but fish can swim at quite some speed when they need to, you know. There's a sort of rhythm to the sentences where the emphasis is increased and decreased on each alternate syllable. Fair enough. Hello. I see you down there. Well, we're all gonna die and you're all fucked. Sorry.
How curious you are, my friend. I showed you fearful sights, and yet those wide and watery eyes still gleam with limpid light.
Nah, I think that's probably just because I'm a fish. We need Alan Rickman, he'll make everything better.
It seems that grief and tragedy have followed you since birth. Cruel fate's dark plan has stalked you to the corners of the earth. And yet you've weathered every blow, prevailed against all strife. You've brushed with death 1,000 times, yet still you have your life. It is the will of Yggdrasil that you are still alive. It is your fate to save this world. For this, you must survive. Bright luminary, let the light shine on the world again. Find the fading sparks of hope and kindle them to flame. You'll find the sparks I speak of here and there throughout the land. They are the former members of your staunch and stalwart band. The fire within their hearts will light the path that you must tread. Find your friends and bring an end to this dark age of dread. While the luminary lives, there's hope for people still. You cannot fail. You must prevail. It is the World Tree's will.
Well, I'll do what I can.
Beware! The barrier shakes and breaks!
The Lord of Shadow's followers give fond farewell short shrift. I had so much to tell you, but it seems I must be swift. Do not lose heart. Do not look back until your time is through. Remember, you're the luminary. We believe in you.
Citizens of Nordica, give your lives to the Lord of Shadows.
Who wants Scampi? I'm sure they'll be fine. Oh, where the blooming heck am I now? I'm somewhere. Alright. Well, she mentioned that I was going to have to, find out what it's like to be caught. So I guess I got to get hooked. But I'll have a quick mooch around just in case there's any, like, items or anything. Probably not. Also said that the guy was making a safe haven south of Heliodor. And the only place south of Heliodor is Cobblestone. Did that move? That wasn't there before, was it? Was there more than one? What was over there? Ah, well. Yep. He's in for one hell of a shock. Oh, isn't that guy, the Viking guy?
Oh, Blue John's hooked himself a big un. Could it be the legendary man-eating mackerel? Let's reel him in and find out. Yes, I caught something. I actually caught something. Blue John's gonna eat tonight. Maybe there is some good in this forsaken world after all.
Hi. Yeah, that's about the reaction I expected.
Who the heck are you? And what were you doing on the end of my hook?
Fishing?
I don't care how hungry you are, you don't go pinching the bait off another man's line.
Technically, he could still eat tonight.
Hey, now. Don't cry, Sonny.
Well, I know where we are because that's the, is that? I don't know, I was going to say I think that's the doorway to departure or whatever the hell it was called. I think that's what that place is. I'm not sure, actually. Looks like it.
Look, I don't know what's got you sniffling, but it must be something serious.
Yeah, that's the door to departure place. Huh. So we're... Yeah, I know where we are roughly in the world.
So listen, Blue John's gonna help you out. We fisher folk have gotta look after each other, ain't we?
So I spend the first half of the first act of the game running around the map, slowly accruing a large group of people, and it looks like I'm going to have to spend the first half of the second act running around the map, getting up like a large group of people as well. I mean, just because it's the same group of people.
You can stay the night in my hut. There's none too many safe places left in this rotten world, but it'll do you for a day or two. When you're ready, you're gonna head over to the last bastion. They'll see you right. The fella running the place is a bony Fido hero.
Bony Fido? It took me a moment. I was like, hang on a minute, that's wrong. Just like in Final Fantasy VI. Yes, exactly. Quite, exactly.
Right, now that's decided. Let's head for shore. Hold on tight, lad. Things are about to get choppy.
Okay. Yeah, told you, it's right close to the doorway of departure. I remember this place. I'm still at level 35. I've still got all my equipment. Aha! There's 2 swords. Looks so stupid. Okay, then. What happened to what's his name? Where'd he go? Oh, there.
Ahoy there, sonny. So you finally roused yourself from your slumbers, eh? Blue John would say good morning. But there ain't no morning to speak of these days. You hadn't noticed? Why, we've seen nothing but dark skies since the day of the disaster. Just look at the state of it. There was an almighty booming and rumbling, and then great gouts of blackness started billowing up from the castle over in Heliodor. Since then, nothing's been right. That was the last time any of us saw the sun. That ain't good. We better hide, and fast. Ooh, that was a close one. Them monsters started pouring out of Heliodor Castle about the same time as the blackness. The rotters seem to think they own the place. They've never come so near before, though. They'll be looking for food, I'll warrant. And there Blue John was, thinking he'd found himself a safe spot. Listen, seems the victuals round these parts are set to get mighty scarce. I hate to send you packing, sonny, but I reckon you'd best be on your way.
I reckon you're right.
You'll be safer over at the last bastion anyhow. Go on and get yourself over there before the monsters spot you. That hero feller'll look after you, I'm sure. He's a good un, that one. A spark of hope in these dark old times.
Unfortunately, me and him have a bit of a complicated history.
Steer a course due west until you hit Cobblestone Falls. The last bastion lies just beyond. Mind how you go now, sonny.
Noted. Okay. Ooh. So, yeah, hasn't really changed all that much, to be perfectly honest. In fact, I'd go so far as to say it's exactly the same sodding map. Try using zoom. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that there's nowhere I can zoom to now. Yeah. I kind of expected as much. Because, you know, it would be weird if I could zoom all over the place when the game clearly has more game to tell. Okay, well, we're off. I like how all the enemies have like red eyes now. Let's see how it goes. Hello. A couple of... What's that? Vicious slimes. Red eye means they're stronger versions of the monsters. Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured something like that. I wonder. Let's have a look at this. Ooh, that's nice. Not that strong though. I mean, they're still, you know, just... Oh, hey! They are still just blue slimes, which is like the most basic enemy in a Dragon Quest game. Ah, gonna have a look-see at the door of departure. Ooh, that's a... You can say, oh, that, blimey, that's a lot of bats. But then I realized, no, they're just atmospheric bats rather than bats that exist for an actual reason. Ooh. I don't think I've ever been over this way since, well, the plot required me to be over this way. I like how he's running away from it. Still don't know what those little buggers are. Does it work? The stone doesn't have any effect. Well, that sucks. It's the same world map, but some pathways have changed, so some old paths are blocked off and new ones are opened up. Yeah, more or less what I expected. I was just having a mooch around, really, more than anything else. Okay, so let's head over to what used to be cobblestone and is now being called, what was it, the last bastion? Most of these creatures are probably not worth my time, although actually I should probably... Hold up. I should, you know, visit each campsite, if only to... And rested. If only to... mark it on the fast travel point. I don't know if you actually need to rest at the campsites, but it seems like the thing to do. Point in going to the King's Barrow. Yet, anyway. Oh, that's a new one. Hello. So, yes, Cobblestone Falls. be able to kill you pretty easily. What about the zombie slayer? And you're just the one guy. You're so humped. Yep. Woohoo! So little experience. Not really much point doing this until I start getting some of my old crew back, is there? It's that weird triangle rock again. I need water. Come on, up you go. Let's see what they've done to cobblestone. Are they even in cobblestone, or are they hiding in cobblestone tor, perhaps? Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, that's where I'm planning on going. Oh, balls. Is that a metal slime? Never mind. Well, it was a metal slime. Yeah, it was a metal slime. Well then. Panic's over, guys. I'm here. Wolf. Hello. Come back here. Let me pet you. Oh, fine, whatever. You think they put some, like, guards or something? I mean, you know, this is supposed to be like the last sanctuary on Earth. Or, you know, Yggdrasil or whatever the fuck it was called.
Sandy, there you are. And where did you run off to, might I ask? Oh my, it's really you, isn't it? You're alive, and you've come back to us. Oh, I've been so worried, especially after, well, we heard such awful things.
I'm trying to remember, who the fuck was Gemma?
Oh, Sandy, you're right, of course. This is the best news I could have hoped for. And here I am, blubbering like a baby.
Gemma was the childhood friend? I thought they were dead.
Welcome home.
What's left of it?
It's not quite the cobblestone we grew up in, is it? No, we've been through a lot. After you left, this terrible man named Jasper came.
So they did survive, but even going back to cobblestone didn't tell you that in the past? You had to actually wait for the world to end to be told your friend survived. Okay.
I'll never forget his eyes. They were so cold. He rounded us all up in the center of the village, and then he ordered his men to kill us. But we were lucky. Not everyone is as cruel as Jasper. No, another soldier came and told him to stop. He said there was no need to take our lives. But that didn't stop them burning the village to the ground and locking us all up in the castle. Still, that one good man made sure we came to no harm. Sorry, Sandy. You're right. He's just got home after a long journey. He doesn't want to hear me blathering on.
No, some explanation would be nice. It's not outright stated, but it's implied that it was Hendrik. It certainly sounds like something Hendrik would do.
Come on. Let's go and see the one person who'll be even happier to see you than me.
I don't think he's going to be that happy to see me. Just, you know, going from past experience. I suppose I could go off exploring a little bit. Some things are still destroyed by the looks of it. There'd be a mini medal somewhere around here. He wasn't talking about Hendrik with a comment on someone who'd be happy to see you. Oh no, probably referring to the mother. Well, quotes, mother. She's not really my mother. You're not my real mom. Even after all this time, my bed is still just as comfortable as ever. He's never looking for stuff. There doesn't seem to be much. I see barrels. Coinage is always appreciated. Hey, where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, I guess we'll be going in there later. Chest. 200 coins, now you're rich? Well, you never know. Wait.
Come on, girls, put your backs into it. The boys are out there doing the fighting, so it's up to us to keep the home fires burning.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt, Amber, but I've got big news.
Hello, Gemma, love. What's got you so excited, hmm?
Well, you're not going to believe this, but there's someone very special here to see you.
My little soldier. I just can't believe it's you. After all the awful things that happened, I was sure you were...
When the disaster struck, so many people lost their lives. The sun vanished, and those terrible monsters appeared all over the place. Even those of us who were lucky enough to survive were so drained and desperate that we almost lost the will to live.
And then the hero appeared just when we needed him. He did all he could to help people, no matter who they were or where they were from. He fought off the monsters and brought everyone here to safety. Without him, I dread to think what would have become of us. And now, thanks to him, the place you once knew as Cobblestone has become the last bastion, humanity's safe haven in a world beset by darkness.
Yeah, I kind of worked all that out.
Would you believe we've even got the King of Heliodor camped out here? Look, I know he was the one who ordered the village to be burned, but I'm sure he had his reasons. Things aren't always as they seem, love.
Yeah, I think that guy owes a few people some apologies. I mean, admittedly, it wasn't really him. He was being possessed. But, you know...
He may be the last person you want to see, but you should go and talk things through with the king. Your grandfather would have wanted you to at least try. Just pop your head round the door of his tent, will you, love? For me.
Just the head?
It's the one in the middle of the camp with the 2 flags. And be polite.
Whoop-de-doo. Just your head so we can cut it off. Yeah, quite. Okay, so we got that was 2 save points. Why are there 2 save points? Oh, well, whatever. I'll bet.
So, you are alive and well, I see.
You have nothing to fear. I have regained my senses at last. The living nightmare that began for me on the day of your birth has ended. Though in truth, I remember little of what I did. I have inflicted so much pain on so many. On you. I do not ask for forgiveness. I do not deserve it. All I ask is that I be allowed to atone, to pay for my crimes by protecting those who remain. Tell me, do you recall what happened on that fateful day? The events that came to pass beneath Yggdrasil's branches?
Yeah.
I see. I recall nothing. All I know is that whomever or whatever had me in its grasp for all those years left me there. And when at long last I returned to my senses, I was here. There is something else I must ask you. Tell me, do you know if my daughter is alive?
That's a no.
I see.
Your Majesty, the hero has returned. He brings more survivors seeking sanctuary.
Come. You must meet he to whom we owe our survival, though you may not wish to at first.
Mm-hmm.
luminary lives.
Welcome back, Hendrik. Well, what news?
The forces of darkness amass at the gates of Heliodor. They will strike, and soon. Sire, the people must be removed to safety. Men! All the signs are that our enemy will strike tonight. To arms! They shall not find us unprepared!
As you see, he is as eloquent as ever. But you must forgive him. He has fought harder than any of us. He has sacrificed more than anyone. Which is why his burden must be lightened. It is time that your differences were set aside, Luminary. Mankind needs you. Hendrik needs you. Will you stand beside him?
Yes, okay.
Good.
I guess.
If we are able to withstand the assault tonight, we may yet survive. Join the troops outside the fortress when you are ready.
Okay. Barely been on my feet 5 minutes and you're already throwing me at the friggin' wolves. Anyway, I am gonna go make a quick save because it's actually out of time for today. So we're finally into Act 2. Yay for Act 2, I suppose. So that's good. Yeah, so yeah, we're in the dark world now, and things are probably going to get a lot darker before they get any brighter. Good call. Yeah, I get the feeling that whatever starts up next will probably take a while to get through, so we shall make a save now, and although there's a couple of minutes early, it's not a big problem. Okay, so yes, there you have it. We've sort of done the first half of the game, and now we're into the second half. I don't know which half is longer in that regard, because you kind of got the first half, the second half, and then you got the epilogue, which is probably quite long, but whatever. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.